Hello Penguinauts, I'm the Lady Penguin and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Fall of Kerbin. We're getting straight into this episode. We are charging directly towards Tape's forward operating base because he established one at the opposite side of the valley. So this cannot stand. We're going to charge straight towards him with our two remaining light tanks and we're going to punish him for taking steps towards invading the mighty Kruolan Union. Now you might think that I'd be attacking this forward operating base with my aircraft first, but Tape has got two light tanks which would provide pretty deadly anti-aircraft fire. So we're attacking with our tanks. We're going to try and take out his aircraft with our tanks instead of our actual aircraft, and then we're going to bring in some close air support to wipe out his tanks. Hopefully we can do this without taking any losses. This is an entirely new tactic, advancing with the tanks first and then backing up with close air support instead of bombing first and then securing the ground with our tanks. So it's a little bit of a new tactic, but hopefully it'll have some pretty explosive results. Alright, here we go. Looks like Tape's aircraft are taking off to engage us. Now, hopefully their strafing runs shouldn't do too much damage because they only have 30 cals, but that Peregrine 1 might have some bombs. I'm not entirely sure whether it does, but it might do. So we're going to try and do some evasive maneuvers, well, much like our comrade there in his tank. He's not taking any chances, but hopefully our 20 mils should be able to rip straight through them and just wipe them out of the sky. We're not going to get too close to their tanks because they will probably shred us with their 20 mils. We're just going to try and take out those aircraft so that it's safe for our close air support to fly in and finish off the remaining tanks. Here we go, they're taking off. They're going to come in for some strafing runs, so we're going to keep ourselves as a moving target so we don't make it too easy for them to strafe us, and hopefully we can get some good shots on them. Okay, we're opening fire with our flak. Hopefully we can just take them out the sky before they manage to get too many shots on us. So that gun there has got slightly longer range than our gun here, so we're going to have to wait until we get a little bit closer before our quad mount opens up. But once our quad mount opens up, we should be able to completely shred them with the amount of fire we're going to put into the sky. Okay, come on, let's open up with this 20 mil. Let's get this thing blown out of the sky. Let's just switch to manual aiming actually. Here we go. And open fire! Let's get some fire. Oh, here we go, they're taking strafing runs on us. Whoa, let's try and dodge side to side and avoid some of those 30 cals. Okay. Whoa! They are actually taking shots at us. So we need to be pretty damn careful here. Okay, we're going to try and get the guard mode back on because I think that's far more accurate than I could be with the 20 mils. Okay, they're playing things safe. They're staying right on the fringe of our flak range while taking some very, very tentative strafing runs at us. That Peregrine 1 is our main target because that could have bombs. I'm not entirely sure whether it does, but if it does, that could be a pretty huge problem for us. So let's take that one out first. Looks like our comrade is, first of all, engaging those Sparrowhawks over there. Now, if we take these... Oh, there goes the Peregrine! Oh, direct hit! Oh, it's fried. Blown out of the sky. Yes! Okay, so that was the most dangerous aircraft, just completely fried. We've got to try and take out those Sparrowhawks now. Come on, stop firing at a pretty much dead target. These AI gunners, they have no mercy. No mercy whatsoever. I just want to rip them completely to pieces. Nope, nope, not going to let them... Nope, nope, just... No mercy! Take no prisoners! Die, imperialist scum! Okay, looks like the Sparrowhawks are sort of moving back a bit after their comrade's been blown out of the sky. Looks like our ally. Yep, I think that's dead, guys. You can you can stop shooting at him now. Let's just deactivate the guard mode for now. I think that's enough fire on those. Okay, those Sparrowhawks are going to come back round though, so we don't want to rest on our laurels. We've got one of them, but the rest of them are still very, very dangerous. If they manage to get behind us, they can rip straight through the back of our light tank with their 30 cals. They may only be 30 cals, but they can still do damage. They're still really damn dangerous. And is that fallen out of the sky yet? There, that Peregrine is gone. Okay. So Sparrowhawks have backed off a bit for now, but they're going to be swinging back around any second. These are much, much smaller targets, so this is going to be even more difficult than it was to take out the Peregrine, but they're slightly less dangerous. They only have 30 cals. They don't have any kind of bombs or anything that would be too dangerous to a tank, but they are still, as I said, extremely dangerous, and it's vitally important we take these out so that our close air support can come in and take out those Minotaurs and that Eddie Stobar over there so that we can secure this forward operating base. Come on, blow them out of the sky! Blow them out of the sky! They're not even... They're still trying to stay just right on the fringes of our flak range, but that won't keep them safe for long. We're going to keep firing. I think we're going to run out of ammo at this point. No, we've got loads of ammo. Okay. I was a little worried. I did pack a hell of a lot more ammo into these tanks after I found out that, yes, they do get through their ammo quite quickly. We probably won't be firing at that Sparrowhawk there. It's only 1.5 kilometers away, but our gunner seems very intent on taking out that Sparrowhawk over there. Come on, that one's the easier target. Let's start firing at that one. That one is, he's retreating. Oh my, geez, this one's getting really damn close. Come on, let's fire at this one. Okay. He's coming in for a strafing run. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Move that gun. This gun is really slow to swivel. Okay, here we go. Fire! Fire the guns! Come on. It's really difficult to aim this damn thing. Okay, here we go. Let's get some flak into the sky. Fire! Fire that gun. Oh, we got it! We got it! Down you go, you bugger. Okay, no, it doesn't look like it's completely dead. It's not completely dead. We just got to keep putting fire down onto it, because it's very much on fire. It's right above us right now. Okay, it's taken a serious hit, but looks like it's not actually dead yet. It's just trailing a hell of a lot of fire. But hopefully we need to get another shot on it to just finish it off. Just get it taken down. Oh, it looks like the other... What's the other one doing? So random explosion. I don't think that was actually anything dying. And fire! Fire those guns! Okay, here we go. And we're both engaged. Yes! Down it goes. That's another hit. That's another hit. Oh, it just can't get away from just the volume of flak we're throwing up into the sky right now. Come on! Fire! Fire the guns! Yes! Die! Die, damn you! I think, is that still flying? Even after all those hits? Even another hit! Is that still flying? That's got to have been blown out of the sky at this point. Come on, that's got to be going down. Let's, oh, the other Sparrowhawk one is just backed off. It's run right away. Let's have a look at that one, shall we? Is it dead? It's not counting it as still flying. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's dead. Right. Okay. So the other two Sparrowhawks are actually, yeah, they're still intact. They're just circling over there. So each time we blow one out of the sky, the other two run right away. They back right off. Maybe try and formulate another plan of attack before coming back again. Okay, this one's coming back around, going for another strafing run. Hopefully, we can take this one out as well. This is going really, really well. Okay, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, to attack aircraft with ground units, because the early aircraft, they fly so slow, they're so, you know, unmaneuverable and everything. Yeah, they're just sitting ducks when it comes to ground fire. Oh, and there goes another one. Oh, it's just like shooting fish in a barrel, really, isn't it? No mercy! Destroy the capitalist scum! Yeah. Just taken down. One more to go. This has gone exceptionally well. Oh, this is great. Great new tactic. Comrade Kerbin, his wisdom is truly unparalleled. Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. And boom! Let's get this last one. Okie dokie, the final Sparrowhawk swinging back around and coming in for a final attack run. Here we go. We just have to take out this aircraft, and then our close air support can fly in and smash Tape's armor, hopefully unscathed. This tactic really has worked exceptionally well, and I think we'll be using it quite a bit from now on. Here we go. Open up with the flak. We just have to take out this final aircraft, and it'll be safe for us to bring in a captain and smash Tape's armor, and then hopefully we can secure his forward operating base without a single Kruolan casualty. And yep, shredded. Just absolutely shredded before we can get anywhere near with his 30 cals. And there we go, like shooting fish in a barrel. Piece of cake. Tape, I think you should really keep your aircraft out of range of my ground units. Yeah. Oh, piece of cake. Okay, let's bring in the captains and let's take out those Minotaurs. Okay, here we go. Just advancing over the mountains and heading straight towards Tape's armor. Now, hopefully we're going to get a bit more altitude so we can stay out of the range of his flak guns. We don't want to end up like Tape's aircraft spread about in tiny pieces across Kerthenia. I think we are actually in Kerthenia at this point. So, yeah, we're pushing him back into his own territory. Hell yeah! Go, Corolla! I think, yeah, this is certainly our revenge for turn 2. The devastating counterattack that Tape made on us. Well, yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to make one on Tape. So hopefully get him onto his back foot, because that counterattack really hurt. It took us a turn to recover from that. And just try and regain some land and get some units back out onto the field. And now we've got our units back there, we've revised our strategies and everything. We're certainly in a much better position than we were, but it hit us very hard. So hopefully we can get Tape on the back foot and just keep hitting him remorselessly, get more units up and just keep sending out units and keep hitting him all over the globe. Now he's certainly achieved victory in the southern island chain, so we're just going to try and keep him at bay there. We're just going to get our defences in, we're going to dig in and hopefully hold him at bay, but we're not really going to be pushing him back in the south. So the north, it really does matter how our battles in the north go. because it's pretty crucial considering he's taken the southern island chain. It is rather crucial that we get the north secured at least. Anyway, so we're just gonna get a little closer onto these Minotaur Mark IIs. We're carrying 4 250-pound bombs instead of 2 500-pounders. That's because we want to drop lots of bombs because they have a habit of shooting them out of the sky, and some of them are pretty inaccurate. So we want to drop quite a few bombs onto this target. We seem to be a lot better at dropping bombs than Tape is. Tape, he's not particularly good. He only seems to be able to hit stuff when he's in a dive or when he's really, really low. I think our bombardiers are vastly superior to the Kerthenian ones, so we can bomb pretty damn reliably. Whereas Tape, he's, yeah, I think he needs a little more luck than judgment. So just make sure we're nice and lined up on this. We're going to drop 2 bombs onto the first Minotaur, 2 bombs onto the second one. This doesn't really matter if we don't get both of them. Well, it'd be very nice if we did get both of them. But if we don't get both, then we can advance with our SM1s and finish one of them off. Or if we don't take either of them out, then it's not the end of the world. It's just we'd very much like to accomplish this mission without a single casualty, which would be very, very nice. But I'm not entirely sure whether that's actually possible or not. So just maintain our course, maintain the course, that's it. Okay, so we're bombing from pretty high altitude for a biplane anyway, so our bombs are not going to be particularly accurate here, and bombs away! We dropped 2, yeah, okay, we dropped 2, and then we just need to turn a little bit, just turn a little to the left, to the left, to the left, okay, and turn right a bit, and bombs away! And there we go! Boom! Hopefully, those will impact. Let's say right out of their gun range. Hopefully this is going to do some damage. I said it's a little more luck than judgment. There, a little more. I can't talk today. As I said, it's a little bit more luck than judgment when it comes to bombing this early. As I said, it's a little bit more luck than judgment when it comes to bombing these things as to whether they're going to hit or whether they're actually going to get anywhere near or whether they're going to be blown out the sky. Looks like, oh no, I don't think this bomb's actually going to hit. I don't know, it's getting close, it's getting close. Hey, we hit it, yes! Boom! Directly on target. As I said, our bombing is just vastly superior to Tape's. And second 2 bombs, yes! Eat that, Kerthenian armor. Now we're not going to land here on this forward operating base because I'm not an idiot. We're going to fly straight back to our forward operating base. We don't want to overextend. We want to be very cautious, and hopefully when we bring a little bit more armor up here to protect this area, that's when we'll move our aircraft up. But at the moment we do not have enough units to be taking risks, so we're going to fly straight back to base. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Tape felt that. That was a really, really good attack. We didn't take a single casualty, and Tape lost 2 tanks and 4 aircraft. So now we've taken the forward operating base, we find ourselves with the dilemma of an entire truckload full of Kerthenian brandy. Kerthenian brandy cannot begin to compare to mighty Kruolan vodka. Well, now the drivers have abandoned it, well, nobody's gonna drink it. Not even Tape's own soldiers like Kerthenian brandy. They'd probably rather get blown up by my bombs than drink it. Pfft, basically water and piss. Ha! That's what I think of your alcohol, Tape. And there we go. Eddie Stobar is no more. And now we're going to hopefully secure this forward operating base until next turn. We've got our tanks on the actual forward operating base because if Tape wants to bomb them, he has to actually bomb his own forward operating base. And if £3,000 worth of bombs are actually dropped on a forward operating base or any structure that is built, then it is destroyed. So if Tape, say, drops, even £500 of bombs onto this base, he will damage it. It will make it easier for us to destroy it in future if we desire. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make Tape hopefully weigh up the risk versus reward of actually bombing this. We're not going to keep them too close together because they might get bombed, but we do want them both facing over into the horizon. We've got a pretty awesome position here actually. Tape chose a pretty good place for his forward operating base for actually attacking his own land. We can see right down towards his base at Valley's Guard. So hopefully we can crush anything that approaches this base. And secure it until next turn, when we will reinforce it with some more armor from the mighty Kruolan Union. Now, of course, that is not the only attack we're launching this turn. We're hitting Tape in the north and the south. We're launching another Captain from our new forward operating base in the southern island chain, which is being protected by the KUS Mindmaker. Now, that is very close to the forward operating base, so that we can cover the forward operating base with its anti-aircraft guns to discourage any of Tape's fighters from straying too near. However, that does mean that it's in amongst these islands, and that makes it a prime target for destroyers. A destroyer could sneak around that island, get rid of all of its torpedoes, and sink the Mindmaker to the bottom of the ocean before it could even fire a shot. And Tape's actually got a destroyer heading this way. Now, as much as I would love to sink the Centauri, which is flying? Flying ships! No, it's sailing with this destroyer. I think we've got a much better chance of sinking the destroyer with bombs. And also, the destroyer is actually a bigger threat to our battleship right now. Because if the cruiser gets into a slugging match with our battleship, the battleship's going to come out on top. But the destroyer is fast and sneaky, and it has torpedoes, and that is the biggest danger to our battleship right now. So what we're going to try and do, well, mainly just testing the defensives of Tape's ships. I'm not entirely sure how effective air power is going to be against these. If it's very effective, and next turn we might launch a bomber, a 4-engine bomber with 5,000 pounds of bombs, and go completely savage his navy. If it's not very effective, then we'll focus our aircraft in the north on Tape's ground units, and we'll just attack his supply units. So this is quite an important mission. We're not attacking with torpedoes, because the torpedoes need to be quite low, quite slow, and you're a massive sitting duck. And these cruisers have a lot of anti-aircraft guns. So no, we're going to fly quite high, and we're going to play things quite safe, and just drop 4 250-pound bombs onto Tape's destroyer and see if we can get a kill. I have no idea how much damage we're going to do. Even if we just take out its torpedoes, that would be a win. So then we're just going to find out and see how effective aircraft actually are against naval vessels. Now, although we might be able to stay out of range of their main anti-aircraft guns, there's no getting out of range of the main guns of that destroyer and the cruiser. That destroyer has 5-inch guns, and those are pretty damn effective as long-range anti-aircraft artillery. So we are going to take some pretty heavy flak as we head in, but hopefully we'll be able to avoid it with our altitude and with our relative speed, actually. So we're getting a little off target. Let's get a little closer. We are, as I said, we are going to head into range, so for at least a few seconds they're going to be able to get quite a few shots at us, so we need to be very careful here. We need to make sure our bombs are on target. Just a little to the left, I keep saying that. Okay, and get right over that destroyer, and bombs away! There we go. Okay, so we've unleashed all of our bombs on that destroyer. It's a pretty small target, actually. Hopefully some of those will hit nearby. Although, as I said, the cruiser is a much bigger target. We, are they firing at us? I thought I saw a shot. Ooh, very paranoid. But we very much with it. Okay, yep, they're firing at us. They're firing. Okay, looks like they're firing at the bombs, actually. So I think we're safe, actually. Yeah, we're safe. Oh, damn. Yeah. The amount of anti-aircraft fire emerging from that cruiser is just ridiculous. Jesus. Yeah. Are any of these going to get near? Come on! Nope. Not a single one. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. We're within range. We're within range. Come on. Accelerate. Faster. We're getting far too close. Far too close. Whoa. Whoa. No. Evasive maneuvers. Jesus. Whoa, go. Come on. Get out of range. We're far too close to this thing. Whoa. Evasive maneuvers. Roll left to right. Try and avoid this flak. Oh, God. Okay. I thought we'd be out of range of their guns. We are very much not. Come on, we have to get to 5 kilometers. Keep flying. Damn you. Fly, you fools. Whoa, we took a hit. Okay. I think... Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I think aircraft might be a little out of their league when it comes to... Okay, so it looks like in future we need to have a hell of a lot more bombs on our aircraft to have any chance of getting a hit on these things. And the anti-aircraft guns are lighting us up. Oh god, if we didn't have this much altitude, we would be completely screwed. Okay. Whew! That was something. Okay, yeah, from now on, do not go near Tape's anti-aircraft guns on those cruisers. Jeez, they pack a punch. Whew, okay, I think if it was just a destroyer on its own, we probably would have had a pretty good chance at taking it out, but Yikes, USS Centauri. Okay, next time attack it with a hell of a lot more than just 4 250-pound bombs. Okay. Okay, is that one of Tape's supply units? No, it's a Battle Axe class. Oh, hello, supply ship. Undefended supply ship. Well, don't mind if I do. Although we obviously don't have any bombs left, these supply ships are, well, completely undefended and have no armour, so we can probably rip it apart with our 30 cals, so I think we shall. I'm actually really surprised that Tape didn't escort this supply ship with this Battle Axe class, because if he did, I would not go anywhere near it. Fun fact though, the Battle Axe class, it actually has exactly the same guns on it as the Bismarck, and the Mindmaker actually has, I'm pretty sure, has the same guns as the Hood, because that confrontation went really well for the Hood in real life, didn't it? Oh, we're reloading. We don't want to make our pass this quickly, actually. We probably want to slow down a bit. I'm not sure whether we can actually destroy these ships with 30 cals. It might actually not be enough to take them out. Maybe it's not. I mean, the supply trucks are another thing. These supply ships are big, and I think they can take a hell of a lot more of a beating. I probably should have saved one of our bombs, but I just wanted to, I think testing the defences on the destroyer and the cruisers was probably more important. Oh, Minimus up there. Oh, hello. Yeah, easily distracted. Probably more important than destroying this little supply ship. Although it probably would have delayed Tape building bridges by quite a while if we did destroy this. But I don't know. 30 cals might be enough to take it out. Just aim for the bridge. Fire! Fire the guns. No, I don't think we're doing anywhere near enough damage here. Let's have a look. Are we doing... no, we're not doing anything. Not doing anything at all, really, to this... We'll go for one more strafing run, see if we can get some damage. But I don't think... I really don't think 30 cals are enough to take out a ship. I mean, as weak as these supply units are, they're not that weak, okay? So the trucks, yeah, you can take out with 30 cals, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure these... they're not actually... they're not as weak as paper as I did actually make out that they were... No, yeah, I think we're going to need a torpedo or some bombs to take out these supply ships. They can take a hell of a lot more of a beating than I thought that they could. Let's just take one more look. Is that taking any No. It's heated up a little bit, but yeah, we'd need to be taking passes on it for like 50 times to do any damage, so never mind. Never mind. This supply ship lives to build a bridge another day, I guess. However, Tape has actually got an Eddie Stobart nearby, and I think it would be rude not to destroy one of Tape's supply units this turn. Well, we've destroyed one at his forward operating base, but it'd be rude not to destroy one in the southern island chain as well. You know, we don't want to let the north think they're getting preferential treatment. So yeah, we're going to spin around. We're going to go take out that supply truck. Well, I think it's fair to say that's one destroyed Eddie Stobart. There we go. That's another of Tape's supply units destroyed. How many have we destroyed at this point? Just a ridiculous number. It's a shame we don't have any more bombs, because we would go attack that tank there, but I think that can... Oh, hello. I think that can live to fight another day. We're going to play a little bit more defensively. We've struck out at Tape pretty hard this turn, but... we don't want to overextend ourselves. That would not be a wise decision. So we're just going to dig in, deploy a few more fighter aircraft around the place, and get ourselves more well defended in a better position to defend against Tape. So hopefully he can't do another devastating counterattack like he did last time. Unfortunately, that destroyer is going to be a danger to our battleship, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Now actually, I'm so paranoid about that destroyer's torpedoes, I've actually moved the Mindmaker out of this little bay area and out into near the open ocean. Now Tape's going to advance from this direction, so he won't be able to sneak around behind the islands without us getting a few 15-inch shells into him first. So hopefully this should be a much safer position, and we're still relatively close to the forward operating base. I mean, Tape will still have to go near this ship in order to get near our forward operating base there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problemo. Now we are facing directly towards the enemy. We're not broadside on because we want to provide a very slim target for them to actually fire at, and also these guns take a long time to swivel around. If we were broadside on, they would be at least a kilometer away before we actually managed to get any shots on them, and by that time they may have sunk us or deployed torpedoes, and just no. Okay, we need to be facing pretty much directly towards them, have our guns ready to fire at them. I mean, most of our firepower is facing forwards anyway, and these 15-inch shells do a hell of a lot of damage, so if Tape does decide to try and take this part of the island chain, he's going to have a rude awakening. The KUS Omega Goldfish and the KUS Jonas are just refueling at Azamek. They're on their way down to the southern island chain as well. They're hopefully going to be able to use some hit and run tactics to sink Tape's navy, while the battleship provides the most fire support as a deterrent to keep them away from our forward operating base. But these are going to be doing most of the legwork. We might even launch some submarines next turn as well, but we can't launch them this turn because our naval launches are reserved for something special. This is our Osiris invasion fleet. Now, the main fleet consists of 3 Royal class cruisers. The KUS Jeffrey is our flagship, then we have the KUS Poppy Puppy and the KUS Conesian Emperor, and those two are each carrying an SM-1A and a supply truck. So these are heading across the shortest part of the ASEA, so next turn they'll arrive and they'll make landings on the opposite side of the ASEA, and then we'll move up our ground units, hopefully take Osiris Fortress, and then we'll construct a forward operating base, we'll get things going, and hopefully open up an entirely new front for Tape to worry about. Now, Tape has been faffing about with his navy in the south, so there's nothing that he's got that can actually intercept us. This is the only time we're going to be out in the open, is for this turn, and Tape cannot intercept us with anything he has apart from aircraft. And well, if Tape wants to attack this little fleet with aircraft, he can be my guest. I mean, we saw what happened earlier when I attacked one of Tape's cruisers. Tape attacks these 3 Royal class cruisers. He's gonna have a bit of a bad day. So I'm pretty sure there's not really anything he can do about this. We're gonna make our landings. We're gonna open up a second front, and hopefully that will give Tape a little bit of something to worry about. We've also got a supply ship 20 kilometers behind us because they can only move 30 kilometers a turn, and we've got a rock hopper class, the KUS Nijim, guarding that. So we're not leaving anything undefended anymore. All our supply units are now pretty precious, so we need to make sure they're escorted at least by a destroyer or a light tank. We're also launching 3 more Tetris fighters at our forward operating base, so Tate will be hopelessly outnumbered if he tries to strike back with his aircraft. And our final launches today are this supply truck, which is going to head for our forward operating base, which can hopefully then go on to resupply our light tanks, which are right at the front. And we learned our mistake from last time not to leave supply trucks undefended. Well, Tape's learned that the hard way, but he just gave us a little bit of a paddling for leaving our supply trucks undefended. So from now on, they're always going to be escorted. So this SM-1B is moving a little slower. I would move it up to the forward operating base, but they should be fine without us up there. So it's just escorting this supply truck here, and hopefully Tape won't be able to get anywhere near it. So there we go. That has been Fall of Kerbin episode 4. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We hit Tape pretty damn hard in the north, and we're holding fast in the south, and we're about to open up an entirely new front for him to worry about. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.